Sadie Kingston is a girl living in the aftermath of a horrendous car accident. It's now the year anniversary of the car crash, and Sadie still can't get over the fact Trent, her best friend, is lying dead. Sadie survived the crash even after getting flung through the windshield. Gina, Gray, and Max were nearly scratchless. When Sadie was left with horrible scars all throughout her body, including her face, her legs, and arms. On the year anniversary, all four of them, Gina, Sadie, Gray, and Max, decided to take a trip to the Fountain of Youth, in honor of Trent. We went in honor of him because all his life he has wished to go to the Fountain of Youth. His life ended too early, so he never got the opportunity to go. On this trip they all got to drink from the Fountain of Youth and they walked around the area. They had a great time together. When they got home from the Fountain of Youth, Sadie's friends had a big secret that they had been hiding from her. She was told the secret was big, something no one should have ever kept from her. Sadie wasn't thrilled with what she finds out about the crash. The secret is something that had a big impact on the car crash. She doesn't know if she will ever forgive them again. Maybe it's for the best if she separates the friendship, but that's for her to decide. Sadie needs to decide whether she is going to move on with the past or keep reliving the future.
Today I am going to be interviewing Sadie Kingston. How bad was the accident? The accident was really bad, considering my best friend, Trent, died and I almost died, from flying out of the windshield. The accident happened from a big truck driving on the wrong side of the road, and when we tried to swerve away from the oncoming car we drove right off of a cliff. Gina, Gray, and Max were left nearly unscratched when me and Trent were horribly injured. After the accident I was forced to have multiple surgeries that left scars all over my body. How come ever since the accident you haven't been driving? Ever since the accident I haven't gotten behind a wheel. I guess it's because I've just been scared of driving. Recently we drove a car on the way to the Fountain of Youth. It was the first time in a year that I drove. I drove for a short amount of time, but it was good progress. After a few minutes I started to get scared. My friends have been encouraging me to drive more and more. After that day I haven't. Why did you and your friends decide to go to the Fountain of Youth on the on-year anniversary? Gina, Max, Gray, and I all went to the Fountain of Youth on the one-year anniversary of the crash. We chose to go on that day because that's the day Trent died and he always wanted to go there. He has always believed in all the myths about the fountain, such as the water in the fountain makes you forever young if you drink it. Before we all headed home, we all left. We took a sip from the fountain and made a toast in honor of Trent. Why did you stop talking with your friends after the crash? After the crash, I stopped talking to my friends, Gina and Gray. I never stopped talking with Ma though. He was the only person I talked to. I only talked to him because I felt that he understood what I was going through. I had to stop going to school because all of the surgery, so I was in and out of the hospital a lot. After the surgery I had scars all over my body. I stopped wearing shorts and short-sleeved shirts, even in the summer. I never really talked to anyone face to face because I was so insecure about the scars on my face. All of this had recently changed. I started talking with my friends again and I've been wearing shorts and tank tops. I am just glad my friends gave me a second chance. How long have you all been attending Pirates and Paintball? All four of our families have been going to Pirates and Paintball since we were all really young. Pirates and Paintball is just a bunch of people getting together dressing up as pirates and playing paintball. We have all been going for a really long time now. We have been going every summer since we were around 5 years old. When we were younger we used to dress as pirates for it, but now that we're older we stopped dressing up. Last year we all didn't go because of the car crash. This is also the first year we have played without Trent. This book was great from start to finish. Some parts were sad and others were romantic. I would classify the genre of this book as a fiction book. This is an amazing book to read, for people who love cliffhangers. I love this book. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it 8. only because it took a while to pull me in, but once it got my attention it never let go. This book is appropriate for ages 10 and up. I'd say anywhere from 10 to 15-year-olds would read this.